Hello, everybody. For some reason, it's not showing the title. There we go. I'm gonna play some New Game Plus. As you can see, I've already made a save file in New Game Plus, but I'm gonna start from the beginning. I'm gonna do hard. Do the original outfit. And I did play like an hour of New Game Plus. So I originally streamed it, but I decided I'm gonna stream it from the beginning. As you see, the dialogue is different. The dialogue is different from the original save file. It's a lot more clear what the story's about. They're being straightforward. I think I'm gonna upload my New Game Plus playthrough on my main channel, Jarvie Rocks, just to see how well it does. But if you want to see my blind playthrough of the game, then go to my VODs channel. It's all my whole playthrough is uploaded all on the VODs channel. Jarvie Rocks VODs, link in the description. Jarvie Rocks VODS. It's a channel dedicated to archives of streams I did live on Twitch, which I'm streaming at this moment right now. This gameplay, obviously. If you are watching this on my YouTube channel, Jarvie Rocks, just Jarvie Rocks, please go subscribe to my VODs channel, Jarvie Rocks VODs, and also give me a follow on my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/JarvieRocks. Twitch.tv/JarvieRocks. That is twitch.tv/JarvieRocks. It's all free. And this little quick flash of the flower world is not in the original save file intro.
とにかく今後のことは親の方で話を進める。
お父さん、ひな子の気持ちだって。
こんな話二度とないんだぞ。ひな子にとってこれ以上の幸せがあるか。あるわけがない。どこ行く？話はまだ終わってないぞ。ひな子。
それにしても あのひな子がね。
あいつは本当に高校娘だ。何しろおかげで借金は全て返せる。二度と金に
We read in the
お父さんやめ
see, this whole intro is different
聞こえますよ。
because the mother's no longer at the door saying, "Where you going, Hinako?" And she's not like, "I'm going out with my friends." It's not nothing like that. And also it's made more clear what's going on with the father and his debt, which we do find out in the game, in the original save about his debts and how he's in debt and stuff. The main save file, the main like first playthrough, normal new game playthrough. I've been wanting to play this, honestly, even though I've said, "Oh, I don't want to I might not play this game during my main playthrough." I was like, I didn't really care for this game. I really didn't want to continue playing it. After I beat it, I just kept thinking about it. I just been thinking about it over and over, and I'm like, maybe I didn't hate this game. Maybe I didn't like. I wasn't really mixed on it as I thought it was. Maybe I just needed time to think about it and really appreciate the game. And I think maybe I have, but I would really like to dig deeper into the second playthrough and the New Game Plus playthrough to really make my opinion on the game, really like say what my opinion is. Because at the moment I am still mixed, but I'm still thinking about it. Like, I'm still thinking about this game a lot. Wasn't there a note at that house at the hill? I didn't see it. I must have. It must not be. I can't remember. I am a little tired. I'm gonna be honest with you. This notes I think it's in the main game. I am a little tired, yeah. Okay, channel entries, new ones. I've heard that Dad used to be a fisherman when he was younger and would go on long fishing trips. Way out at sea, he managed to save enough money during that to open up a restaurant, a place where he could put his skills with a knife to use. It didn't work out, though. Not only did he lose all his savings, he took on new debt too. Now he spends his day drinking his life away in this sleepy little town that's a long way from the sea. He never ever even tries to cook anything anymore. It's only when he complains about food that he pretends, about mom's food, that he pretends to be some kind of important chef. I used to think that it was just my dad who was like this, but after listening to all the married women around here complain, every man seems just as bad. All the husbands are just short-tempered, just as violent, just as useless, and do just as little to help out their wives. After learning this, every grumpy-looking man, old man in town I see reminds me of him. When I think that I was born and raised just to support these horrible tyrants, I lose all hope. If everything works out, they're going to give my father a lot of money. I'm sure he's desperate to use it to pay back his debts. My father's selling me to pay back his debts. Yeah, see, she's being arranged marriage. A woman's happiness begins with marriage. She told me that every opportunity she got. Am I supposed to believe that she's actually happy with the life she has now in this house? Today, my dad threw a knife. It got stuck in the mat. There are chips and dings all over the house. Every last one is from when he threw something. Is that what happiness is to my mother? Seeing her house in such a sorry state, full of scars. And there's nothing new with the sister now. Ooh. Mm. Mm. I'm not gonna save yet. Pray. Now don't pray.
私はどうしたら。
So I'm gonna guess, even though the other world is like this weird fantasy world and stuff, I'm gonna guess the other world is the real world, but in her drugged up hallucinations, she's seeing it as this like different other world, and the normal world, the world we're in right now, is actually not the real world. It's just like her representation of her wanting to stay young and not be forced to be this woman society wants her to be. Research, a photo attached to a research journal. However, it is said that the sword's animosity continue to grow even as if remain buried under the earth. So the people erected a scattered barrier around it, using statues as anchors. If one wishes to find the sword, it should start by looking for these statues first. It appears the barrier works by creating a spiritual harmony that inhabits the sword's animosity. Harmony, yin and yang, the 5 elements of waxing. During this period, it was the element that was the 5 elements of. During this period, it was the element that everything was composed of 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Therefore, 5 with a number associated with harmony. In other words, there should be 5 statues, or 5 such statues located in this town. I expect tracking them down would prove a tremendous task. 'I need a key. I need a key. I already know what the placement of these chests are because I've been in this. Like, I played this part of New Game Plus already. I streamed it, but I decided to delete that stream and start from the beginning because I was coughing way too much. I'm better. I'm much better. I'm still a little sick, but I am much better than I was before. I definitely do not want to try to get to eat any of the red pills, and so I'm gonna throw away the red pills as soon as I can, because that's the main objective. A woman's magazine. My father isn't fond of seeing these around. This is from Sakura, but it's too cute for me. Why is your stuff in here? Whose house is this? A balcony key. He always told me play house like a good girl should. Isn't that cute? Nothing. Someone tried to tell me this game is an action horror game, and I go, no, this is an action horror game. Even the game says it's an action horror game, and the difficulty slider. The game is an action horror game. It's not a survival horror game. People say, no, it's a survival horror game. I go, no, it's not. This is 100% action. I'm going to be a treasure hunter. I'll make sure of it. And then I'm going to become a millionaire by finding treasure all around the world. And not just hunting treasure. A real treasure hunter sometimes takes down big scary beasts and bad guys. And don't forget, they don't have to learn how to escape dangerous traps, too. I was play fighting with the girl who lives next door when Mom got mad at me. She said, what if you leave a scar on her face? Then nobody remember her. What's that all about? I think that girl would be a really good treasure hunter, though. She always finds hidden treasure when we play treasure hide and seek. I want to become a treasure hunter with her someday. What the fuck? I'm having trouble reading goddamn notes. I guess it's just my tired brain. Like I am very tired. I'm just I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep well last night. It doesn't mean I didn't sleep well. And I went to bed around 1 in the morning, and I woke up around 7, and I just didn't go back to sleep. You're good at this. Not any bozo could find this one. Too bad this isn't the treasure. But points for trying. We were so close. Got chocolate. Just kind of very tired, but I wanted to play Silent Hill F. I know, weird, right? My entire playthrough, the ending part of my playthrough, I was going, I don't think I'm gonna play this game again, and then I'm like, oh no, I'm very mixed, but I think I'm gonna give it a second playthrough, and then my entire being sick, I just been thinking about this game. Kaboom! He got blown to smithereens by my doo-doo bomb and died. Anyone with a brain would know this would be a trap. Obviously, yeah. I'm just gonna open them all. I know which one it is. Aha, you got stabbed by my doo-doo spear and died. Anyone looking around here for treasure is no more than father for my traps. And here's the treasure. It is. Ooh. I'm guessing the other things for the shrines are gonna be treasures as well, maybe. And also, I pointed this out in my original New Game Plus first part. But look at that. That's a face. That is a face. Look at that on her back. Can't believe I didn't notice that when I first played the game. It wasn't until New Game Plus I'm like, that looks like a face sticking its tongue out, like just sticking its tongue out. I don't know. It looks adorable, like a cute little character sticking his tongue out. Where is everyone? That is the right question. Sacred sword. I found a damaged statue in the mountains. The character for Earth can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. I wonder what would happen if I offer something that relates to that character. While we're on the topic of offerings, I remember that I offered my old doll once. My ears were met with the soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do. I went to the doctor's today just for like a checkup, and they said I was completely fine. I wasn't sick at all. They showed no symptoms of being sick, so I'm like, oh, I guess it's just allergies. I fucking hate allergies. Oh god. Ugh. October apparently is the worst for me. I'm always got allergies going up. Hate it. Hate it. And there are cutscenes that are exactly the same from the original game. I say original game. from the main new game save. First playthrough? From your first playthrough? How do I word this? Better find another way. I remembered there was a shortcut up ahead. Up ahead.
本当に羨ましいわ。まさかあの子がね。それに妬ましいわね。どうしてあの子なのよ。ねえ。噂をすればな。
Yeah, the person you're talking about's gonna hear you. Because the rich boy married me. Or is going to marry me. And I understand this line now.
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。車が道を塞いでてさ。千鶴や？今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
I see like the traitor thing as like a point of her basically saying you're betraying us from abandoning us, like you're abandoning us, even though it's not, seems like it's not her choice. But she's like, that's why in the main game, I'm gonna be spoiling the main game. I feel like if you haven't seen my new original first blind playthrough, again, it's on my VODs channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, then it's linked in the description. Go check it out. But you can see in that segment she was basically throwing away her friends. Killing her friends. And being moved to move on from childish things because her friends are childish. Her friends are like this point of, not that they're childish, it's more of they represent this childish like mindset that she used to have, and society doesn't want her to have it anymore. That's what I'm guessing. That's why her friend says you traitor. Because she's abandoning them.
Yo, Aibo. あのさ。
うん。なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュウ君、お待たせ。ひな子もいたんだ。リンコ、何の話をしてたの？いや、大した話は。誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。気が 紛れたよ。
それは良かった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。インコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。咲子だってひな子から何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな。ねえひな子、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。咲子利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？言ってないよ。証文あんなら出してみろ。いいこと聞いた。これからは咲子に貸すとき消しゴムであっても証文書かせるから。そんな意地悪言わないでよ。ねえねえ、昨日のラジオ聞いた？聞いた。でも途中で寝ちゃった。ひなこ？
あ、ごめん。何？
裏切りも。
I saw someone say like this part. It's a part of that phobia. I can't remember what it's called, but they said they don't classify that as horror. Like it's just like a feeling. I go, well, the whole point of horror is to make you uncomfortable, and if that made you uncomfortable, then guess what? It's horror. Like heights isn't a horror thing. And horror movies have done a lot to make you afraid of heights in them. So, you know, because it's a phobia doesn't mean it doesn't make it not a horror, like a thing to be used in horror or horror movies or games. Like, that statement makes no sense to me. No, of course, if it makes you uncomfortable, then yes, it's used well in horror. Never been caught in that before. That one.
これ、週にもらっててよかった。相棒の。言う通りだな。
I am not taking the pills. We got a bandage, and we got a weapon. Now we got a weapon for the beginning area.
急いで咲子のとこに戻らないと。
This didn't have a steel pipe. Before, it took a while before you actually got a weapon. Nope. No. I don't want your drugs. So I saw like what connects this game. Like a video was talking about what connects this game with previous Silent Hill games. And there's a flower, and the flower, and there's like a document talking about like the flower and like medicine and stuff. Like a bunch of people are still with old traditional ways, and they make their own medicine. And in the video, they talk about how this flower that is in Silent Hill, like the other Silent Hill games, the original Silent Hill games, is the medicine they use to make like the health medicine, the health drinks. It's the same type of flower they use in the health drinks. And in this game, that could explain the hallucinations. Even though it's a weird thing to say, like the hallucinations is what makes the stuff happen in Silent Hill, because it's like, isn't like the whole thing like this with this ancient god and stuff, and that's why it's like, I don't know, I think it's weird. Is that what's connecting these games? Is like just the flower? Is flower and nothing is actually really real at all? I don't know, it's so strange. You gotta really dig deep into like the lore of everything. Fuck, that got me. I wasn't paying attention. Wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking. Just yapping. I was yapping. Not paying attention. Just a big old yapper. We're gonna be coming back to this area soon. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I can't take any of the red capsules in this game. In this playthrough. But the final boss, if you die a bunch of times, it just eventually only lets you have the red capsules as health. So I'm wondering, will the game just, if I die like way too many times, will it just be game over? Or is that boss just, you're always gonna come back to life? I don't know. I gotta really figure that out, because I do not want to take the red capsules at all. And if you die way too many times, they just remove the ability to use any other health item. And it's only the red capsules. And the note here, it's gone. See? The red capsules. They just want me to use the red capsules. I would say, I feel like stealth in like Souls games, not stealth, stamina in Souls games. This is not a Souls game. I'm just using Souls games as an example, is much better. Like this game's stamina, I feel like is what really causes a lot of more problems because I feel like the stamina goes down way too fast. I hear the static in my controller, the radio static. They repeat. I still don't find this game scary. I don't find this game creepy. I don't find this game scary. And I hate saying that because there I watched this person, they were streaming, and I brought up how I didn't find this game scary, and it's just a lot more action than it is horror. Even the psychological elements is not really scary at all. As you guys saw, that did nothing. That didn't cause me to jump at all. I didn't see it coming, but it was just like, eh. Like I treat this more like how I treat like when I play like a Souls, like Bloodborne. When I was playing Bloodborne, I wasn't scared of Bloodborne. And I said that, and someone responded, and this irritated me. I don't know why. It irritated me. They're like, oh, not every horror game needs to have a jump scare fest. What the fuck are you talking about? This game has jump scares. That thing that just happened right there would be considered a jump scare. That's a jump scare. So one, this game does have jump scares. And two, I think jump scares are like, they can work well. Jump scares can work well. But ultimately, I find jump scares just a lazy way of actually causing like a 5-second scare. What I think really matters in horror is the atmosphere and if it can really stay with you and really like kind of like just, I don't know, scar you in a way. Not got like completely, but just a little bit. I think the best horror are games that make you really think. And this game makes you think. I will say that. This game does make you think. But I'll use an example. Soma. Soma's a good example. When that game finished, I was devastated. And this, I'm talking about the story, not the actual horror of it. I was just devastated just by the story itself. And I was like, oh my gosh. And it left a chill in my body. But it was very haunting. Now the game itself is like, yeah, it's got jump scares. It does. That's got jump scares. Yeah. Yeah. But I do think it has good tension and stuff. But I think the best horror is the original Silent Hill game. Silent Hill 1, 2, 3. That really knew how to do like kind of psychological horror. Even like Dead Space, which is a good example of action horror. Creature was not having any like opening. It was just constantly doing like a swing attack. I noticed some of the enemies do that sometimes. They don't actually have like an opening to do the stun attack. The stun attack. Anyways, back to my point. I think jump scares, if done right, can add a level to horror. But ultimately, they're lazy. They're lazy, and I absolutely do not like jump scares. And I think they can be a lazy way of scaring the audience. Like, boo! Oh, you scared me! Oh, you got me, huh? Like, no. My favorite type of horror is Japanese horror. Japanese horror, like something like The Grudge, or the original Grudge, or the original Ring, or there's this movie called Pulse, which has a shitty fucking American remake. But Pulse has a scene, and it's just like this atmosphere and build up, and it's just this guy going down the basement, and in the corner he sees this woman, and she starts to walk slowly towards him, and it's done kind of like in a weird slow motion, like her body's doing like weird movements. It's in slow motion, and it just looks unnatural, uncanny, and it is like a lot of good build up, and the music and the atmosphere of the scene. It's so fucking creepy, and there's no jump scares. It's just that scene, and basically what I think jump scares are just there to, if you can do it well. Let's look at a movie like The Conjuring or something. I think The Conjuring does do good suspense, or has good like build up of scenes. And let's take that scene I just talked about. Imagine that scene. It plays out the same. It has that long build up of the creature walking towards the guy, and it's done very creepy, and it's very suspenseful, and the music exactly the same, this atmospheric like creepy piece, and then you're getting this tense feeling, this tense feeling, and then boom, a jump scare. That tense feeling you got gets completely taken away. You go, oh my god, and now you're back to feeling how you felt before. You're no longer feeling this tense like build up in your body. You're no longer like anxious or anything because the jump scare happened. But with the movie The Pulse, jump scare doesn't happen. A jump scare does not happen. That scene just ends. And that feeling doesn't go away. That creepy feeling, that anxious feeling you get doesn't go away because a jump scare didn't take it away from you. And so you're now just feeling anxious. And you're like, when's the jump scare gonna happen? Why am I still feeling this way? And so I feel like horror like that is the best type of horror. And when people say not every horror game, and when I say like a game isn't creepy or a movie isn't scary or creepy, and someone says like, well, not every movie or game needs to have a jump scare, and I go, I don't like jump scares. I fucking hate jump scares. Shut that, your argument makes no fucking sense to me. And yes, that irritated me. Yes, I will say that irritated me. Because I'm like, jump scares are bullshit to me. So, fuck off. I hate jump scares. I hate jump scares because I think they're lazy. And I'm not saying every movie, every game that has jump scares are bad. Because like I said, jump scares can be done right. But ultimately, I'd rather have a game or a movie just focus more on the atmosphere and the tension than the jump scare. Because a lot of times the game just kind of stops being scary if it is just like a jump scare fest and stuff. Because Alan Wake 2, after a while, Alan Wake 2 just kind of stopped being... I stopped getting scared of Alan Wake 2, and the jump scares only just kind of were there. Like, I would jump at the jump scare because it's a random fucking loud noise. Like, of course you're gonna jump. Like, someone... I one time watched a horror movie. I was with a girl I was dating at the time. And, anyways, we're back in that area from before. I was dating this girl at the time, and we went to go see the movie Winchester, which is based on the Winchester house. And that movie was awful. It was jump scare after jump scare after jump scare after jump scare. There was no breathing room. There was no, like, building up for atmosphere. It was just like, ooh, here's the next jump scare. Boo. And I was just like, it irritated me. That movie fucking irritated me. But I would, you know, jump at a loud noise, but not because I was scared or startled. I mean, I was startled, but not because I was scared of it, but because it's a loud fucking noise and you're gonna react to it. It's just like, so it was more irritating than it was. Like, when it happened, I rolled my eyes. Every time a jump scare happened in that movie, I kind of just rolled my eyes like, oh my god. Really? We're doing this? So no, I don't like jump scares. Not because I'm scared of them, but because I think they're lazy. One of Japan's most ancient history books. A colossal 8-headed dragon demanded the sacrifice of beautiful young girls for it to devour. Upon hearing this, the wild deity brought 8 barrels of sake to the dragon and lured it into drinking them. Okay, according to the oldest historical records, after being decapitated, one of the dragon's heads flew far west and fell between the mountains. The head eventually came back to life as poisonous water dragon that plagued the land for many years to come. There are records of toxic gas leaks from the underground water streams in the past. It is highly possible this is where the legend of a poisonous dragon stemmed from. However, while the local records state that the head flew here, there is no mention this in the other records. It is hard to summarize that some shameless individuals put a religious spin on a gas leak to turn a profit, and falsified connections using famous literature to their claims. We got a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. I know I just kind of ranted there, but I don't know, that message in a random stream I was watching irritated me. I don't know why. But let's now just focus on the game. Was there an item here? No. I thought I saw it pop up, like a little icon. But I didn't. Motherfucker, that got me. but only because I was just completely out of it. I was just kind of like in my own little world. That few seconds, I was in my own little world, and it got me. But it's a jump scare. Ooh. Someone said this game doesn't have jump scares. Let's get my health up. It's like fucking Bloodborne all over again. Having an enemy jump out of the corner. Red pill. I still didn't pick up a red pill, did I? No. Okay, pray. And I'm gonna save over this one. Because I can. Okay. Oh. I think it's weird that in the cutscenes, you only ever see her using the steel pipe. We're in the puzzle room.
これは
Okay, and this one's the flower. This one's the leaf. I think this one's... Nope. Maybe... What? These two? Yes. Apologize for coughing.
おはよう。悪い夢にうなされていたかな。
悪い目。
怪我はないか。怪我をするようなことは私がする。君は体を大事にしなさい。
ありがとう。
それでは行こうか、ひなこ。
I'm gonna miss this light. This little lantern. Because even though the rest of the game is dark in this world, they don't give you another lantern, and I don't understand why.
誰なの？
足元に注意しなさい。
And also, like, I'll just bring up the whole, like, people saying, like, is this a survival horror game? Is this an action game? It is because, one, like, the difficulty when you select the sliders, it does say action game, action horror game. But also the developers in every interview, the main director, the writer, well, not the writer, the producer, whoops, like the main director, the producer and stuff, they all say the same thing. Action game, action game, action adventure game, action game. They don't say survival horror game. They say action game. But literally, out of the mouth of the director and the developers, they're all calling this an action game.
さい。こっちだ。
Follow me.
ここは何の神社？
君のために鍵を用意した。案内しよう。こっちだ、ひなこ。
I guess this stream just ended up me being more ranting about stuff. That's just how it is. I ranting about things that are on my mind.
錠前が
No,
なんか
just to make sure I didn't collect any. Okay.
これに似た絵を見かけたような。なんでここに？
This has to be like a creature that represents like the shackles of marriage, maybe. Damn it. Nope. Lightning, where's the lightning? There you go.
多分これだ。他の絵も探さないと。あと一つ。
Here it is.
よし。じゃあお前を試そう。
Oh. Okay. Is it? Yes. There we go. That.
あの人はいない。
受け取ってもらえて嬉しい。淡雪の紅玉より削り出して作った君のための鍵だ。
私のために。
その鍵を稲荷像の 先ほどの扉は客人を招くためのものだ。だがこちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許された者にしか開かれない。
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。まだ少し歩かねばならないが、しばし休もうか。
大丈夫です。
疲れたらすぐに言いなさい。では行こうか。
I watched a video talking about what the shadow is, and it's not that doll. It's like some kind of like they instead of using the doll, they use like some weird little test dummy. It's very fascinating. It's very fascinating. I watched it from Boundary Break,
しっかりしろ。
the channel.
返事をしろ。
It's a series, web series.
よかった。お前は簡単に死ぬようなやつじゃないよな。
シュウはまだ生きてる。
サクコは無事だよな。
He dead.
一体どうなってんだ。街から誰もいなくなってる。これは悪い夢なのか。
どこに行っても化け物しかいない。悪夢以外の何者でもないな。
だとしても幸運だったよ。この世界に残ったのが2人だとして、そのもう一人がお前で嬉しいよ。相棒。
リンコは？
俺はあいつに話があるって言われただけで別にその。
リンコは無事なのか？一緒に逃げたんじゃないのか？
悪い。俺も混乱してたみたいだ。あの時はみんなバラバラに逃げた。俺もリンコの姿は見てない。
こんな状況でリンコはどこへ？
自分の家か。行ってみようぜ、相棒。
シュウ。
どうした？早く来ないと置いてくぜ。
What you do? Actually, I just saw you disappear.
よし、しっかりしないと。とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。
I literally just saw him disappear. That was funny. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
新しい武器を見つけなきゃ。
I mean, you have another weapon. So you're good.
化け物もういないよね。
There's gonna be a monster that appears, do not worry. The monster the fog monster? Oh yeah, at the moment, they're not here. Red capsules. I do not want. Head back and catch up with Sue. There we go. You got an offering.
お供え物だったよね。
I gotta view the endings list and see what is the it broke. You know, I heard I have not seen any complaints really about the weapons being breakable. People complain about it in Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and people don't like it in Silent Hill Downpour. But this game, nothing. Not really seen that complaint. Also, there's nothing really like with other games. I feel like when I first playthrough, like I have a lot of reasons to avoid enemies. And with recently the Silent Hill 2 remake, I feel like I had a lot of reasons to avoid enemies in my first playthrough. Not this game. I feel like I had more reasons not to. And so I didn't. And that's why I say this game is more as action. Because Dead Space, I didn't have a reason to run away from the enemies. Resident Evil 4, I didn't have a reason to run away from the enemies. With those games, you get like a lot of good resources and stuff. You know what? Let's fix this. Was this open before? I can't climb of it. Ah. But could I? Was this what fell down? Fell down? I gotta make sure like the doors and stuff. Like there isn't like a new open door or something. But I really haven't been noticing that. Haven't really been looking. Okay, we got the UFO stuff. She watched this movie when he was young and came up with the Space Worlds game we used to play. I watched it back then too because my dad dragged me to see it. I don't have many memories of that time, but according to my dad, it scared me so much I couldn't stop crying for days. So I missed another poster. Shit. Hopefully it's close by. That might be a playthrough where I have to actually, like, look up where everything is. But I do that with notes and stuff. Like, if I can't find a note, I'll just look up where a note is in the game. I mean, I don't like selling stuff that I find useful. Well, because I find these items useful. I don't know. I don't really use this one. I'll get rid of the chocolate. Chocolate. I remember chocolate. Increase your abilities. What do I need? I need to get a slot. I never actually upgraded to get like a slot, so yeah, I'll do that. I saw like this dumb facts video or Easter egg video, and they try to say this was a Pyramid Head Easter egg. But there's an enemy meet a little bit later on in the game that has a giant knife for a hand. So obviously this was created by that creature, not by Pyramid Head. Ooh. Okay. I think that's a little bit laid down. Oh, yeah. So they searched for the legendary sword. Okay. So does this mean this area is gonna have the statue? So foggy. Jumping to the end of the period, the infamous war wreaked havoc across the country, and defeated warriors from the clan fled to all corners of Japan for sanctuary. Ancient folklore claims that this town is one such hidden sanctuary. Few venture close to this land, for the poisonous gas that rose from the ground was a well-known phenomenon. This made it the perfect hiding place for those shamed warriors. Though this did not come without its inherent problems, as there are numerous records regarding this town's residents suffering from the water dragon's poison. It's only natural then that they would turn to idolization as a device to quell the dragon's anger. However, despite the popularity of the faith at this time, not a hint of its legacy remains today. It just goes to show even gods are not exempt from the fickleness of man. I gotta find this statue.
シュウいるか？
なんだ相棒。
今のこの状況、いつまでも宇宙船総合校していたい。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
だったら互いの頬をつねり合ってみるか。
いや、自分の方法くらい自分でつねれる。
残念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
Except that you just disappear. And the pipe I had in my hand turned to a baseball bat. Stay away from me, red capsules. Stay away.
先生いますか？
What the fuck? Go fuck yourself, man. Doctor, I'm gonna break in. I'm breaking in, doctor. If I could even get inside. Oh, doctor, you trying to play hide and seek with me? I think this is just this is in
ですか？
the main game, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is also in the main game. Bunch of eyes. They see everything. Can't open.
こんなとこに置いとくなんて。誰かいるの？
Congratulations. Nice. Oh, another one. Nice, nice, nice. I'm pretty sure all these documents are in the normal playthrough. Huh? The wall got in my way. Nope.
壊れたらどうする？
Just make sure where I am. Potatoes. Okay. Oh. Mailbox. You mustn't ever speak again about how you hear otherworldly voices talking to singing. Puberty is a difficult time. You may hear and see strange things that you can't explain. The same thing happened to me when I was your age. However, it's nothing more than your imagination playing tricks on you. If your friends find out, though, they will label you the strange girl. They'll abandon you. Because around here, once rumors spread, people will never look at you the same. So that's okay. So I have to go back because her house is down that way. Ooh, nice. What's this? Wait, what? Wait. Was that in items? No. Collectibles? There's the glass container inside is broken, so there's no. What's the point of that? Oh, there. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh, you see her otherworld version. That wasn't like this before. You didn't see that in the in the save file. Same animations. That's cool. That's cool. Is there a monster behind me now? No. That was cool. That was cool. I like that. I like that a lot. That was very cool. I like that. That was cool. That was cool.
Oi, 相棒。リンコの家はそっちじゃないぜ。
ごめん、ぼんやりしてた。
ここ、サクコの家の神社だよな。
うん。
あんまり思い詰めるな。急いでリンコを探そう。
そうだな。行こう。
My gosh, he just keeps on disappearing. Very rude. Very rude. And by the way, this is where the shrine... I think it's the area where the shrine is. Yeah. Is it? Yes. There it is. But I don't got anything. Oh! Okay. I find the mountains, water can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. I wonder what would happen if I offer something that relates to that character. Okay. Nice. Nice. Is the... I think the ending... I think one of the endings is you get the sword and also you don't take any of the red capsules. But I could be wrong. I'm not gonna take any of the red capsules. I just gotta look at the endings list when I'm done streaming or when I'm done. No red capsules, please. Let's offer up some offerings. Yeah, 2 and then 1 and boom. Nice. Yes, let's go. Okay. No, I gotta do that in this menu. Okay. Increases. Ooh. I want to go with that one. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do that one. Yeah. Okay. Save. And then let's go to Sekiro's house. Was that her name? Was that how you pronounce the name? Is what I meant by that? 'Cause what a creepy scarecrow. Thought I heard something behind me. Nothing. Gotta find her mailbox. There we go. Ooh, decreases weapon during. Ooh. Test results. Where comply the test results. No anomalies found. Shows characteristic of mild autisms. All other test results were within normal range. It is not unusual for pubescent children to claim they can see and hear things that are not real. As they mature, those issues tend to resolve themselves on their own. So I believe there's no need for concern regarding her fear of the dark. Her response is proper and natural. Continuing to scold her may only worsen her condition. Please do not trouble her yourself over Sekiro. Simply raise her with her love and affection and let her mature at her own pace. Yes. Open. Okay.
咲子の親もいないのか。
I got achievement. Chocolate. Someone moved the truck. Who moved the truck? Red capsule. Nope. Don't want that. I'm still trying to look for some UFO posters, even though I'm not really trying to get the UFO ending. But if I do, I'll be awesome. But I'm not really trying to get the UFO ending. He has mild autism. Yeah, I can see it from that character. Mm. Just walking around. Just walking around, doing nothing. That made it seem like I was responding to somebody. Oh no. Oh shit, the voices. I wanna know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just walking around. I just needed to say. That's why I said. I was just kind of randomly saying that because I feel like I needed to say something since I haven't responded in a while. I no longer recognize my husband. He gets blackout drunk most days now, and when he's drunk, turns violent. I don't think I can keep on living this way. Not with this cruelty day after day after day. Where did the kind man I met when our marriage was being arranged go? My oldest child is the only 3 years old, and another growing inside me. Life is too hard to keep going, but I'm forbidden to die. Mom, Dad, I've always done as you asked, no matter what it was. This will be my first and last selfish acts. Please forgive me. I think the arranged marriage. What was that? With the arranged marriage, the couples probably eventually realize they have nothing in common, and they just kind of grow to hate each other. I mean, you hear these loud noises and then you don't see anything change. The surroundings. Instead, you just see a monster appear. Like, oh, okay. Did you make the loud noise? Oh, their face falls off. Ooh, another dried carcass. Really? Again? 2 times? Oh, you're gonna do a 3rd time. I was like, you better not do a 3rd time. That'd be irritating. The monster. I'll go to the side of a scarecrow monster here. I appeared one. During summer day, get within the crop fields. During a most peculiar of dances, like a ripple of hard air. People warned not to let one gaze settle for too long upon its bizarre figure or try to get close to it, for it will chase anyone who do to the ends of the earth before taking their life. And that one? Okay. Oh, shit. It was that one. Because it's gone. That was cool. That was cool. I didn't actually think it would disappear. That was cool. I like that. No radio broadcast? Are you shitting me? That didn't even startle me. That was just more annoyance. Chocolate. 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 I remember chocolate. I remember I hated it.
ひなこか。この気持ち悪いのには触るなよ。毒があるかもしれない。右の庭から回ってこっちに来い。
わかった。
You're not even over there. It's just an audio. There's no one over there. It's just an audio. Nope. Just to make sure, no red capsules. No red capsules. Got a toolkit. Yeah. Let's use the toolkit. Need a key. Boom. Oh no. Oh no. That's too close. I'm not gonna kill it. They just fart? Okay. Oh my god. Again, looks like it's taking a big poof. A big old fart. Another one. Okay, I'm just gonna jump over it. There's nothing over there.
なんとかな。
よかった純子さんに頼まれたんだ何があってもお前を守れってな
お姉ちゃんが？
ずいぶん前の話さあ行こうぜ
I wasn't in the original playthrough. No. No red capsules. None for me. Let's see. Not what I wanted. That one. Yeah, that's one. Yes. Mm.
ここで遊んだのいつの頃だっけな。
懐かしいね、ここ。幼い頃この辺りで迷ってワンワン泣いた記憶がある。
お前が泣くとこが想像できないぜ。
もうずいぶん長いこと泣いた記憶がない。
お前は何でも我慢して心に溜め込む悪い癖があるからな。春にはメダカやオタマジャクシ捕まえたっけ。水が気持ちよかったな。
So weird to have like this scene where they're reminiscing.
田んぼで遊んで
Wow, there's a fuck away that everything's gone to shit.
こんな状況なのに懐かしい思い出ばかり思い出す。
今ではどれも懐かしいな。辛くなったらいつでも泣けよ。俺が絶対に相談に乗ってやるからな。
ありがとう、相棒。
よし、行こうぜ。霧が深いな。リンコのやつ無事だといいんだが。
Unlike me.
相棒？
No. No red capsule. I feel I'll put on my polite face for now. I genuinely don't remember which one it was. Maybe it was? No. Maybe it's this one. Yeah. Okay. So that way. My selection has to be deceived by you for so long. This one? Yep. Pointing that way. Okay. That way. Okay. Chocolates. Nope. Go fuck yourself. And they are. What's the only one? Just like the way he looked at you. Okay, so. Remember, looked at me once. Yeah, I hear you. It's this one. I could be wrong. Bitch, I was trying to do a puzzle. I heard you. Let me just take a drink. Yeah, this is gotta be the one, right? Yes. That way. Yo, it's been such an eyesore. And there it is back. This one? I can't remember. I don't know how that's an eyesore. They're all eyesores. That way. I think either that was the last one or this is the last one. You hurt me, even hurt him too. Do you know how I feel as a horse smile when I'm starting to staring at this disgusting face of yours? Yeah. There's multiple of them. I'm still not. Even with a power-up that gives me perfect dodge, I'm still not perfectly dodging. There we go.
Oi! Hinako!
あれさっきのは
早く来いよ! おーい! リンコ!
シュウが待ってる。行かなきゃ。
Then that shoe over there? Why is shoe over there? That shoe? Ah, because that's... They didn't... It's not despawned. Because, you see the bridge right there? That's where he was originally standing. Before we, did that whole puzzle thing, and the scarecrow's gone now. And so he's not despawned from over there. That's a glitch. Okay. Yeah, he's not despawned from over there. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, here you go.
ひなこ!
リンコは
読んでみよう。 してくれ。
来てくれたんだ。あ、ひなこも無事でよかった。
怪我はないか。家族は？
私は大丈夫。でも誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし、何が何だかわからないよ。咲子、あんないい子がどうして。
これ以上ここにと
Just
ど
the
まるのは
doll.
危険だ。町を出た方がいい。
町を出るって、お父さんやお母さんは、みんなは。
助けを呼ぶためにも今は行動を急いだ方がいいかもしれない。
みんなを見捨てるわけじゃない。助けるためにも一度脱出する必要があるんだ。
でも町を出るって言っても、あれじゃ無理だよ。
無理ってどういう意味だ？
そっちの窓から鉄橋が見えるよ。霧が濃くなければ。
嘘だろ。
鉄橋が。どうしよう。
東の鉄橋がダメなら西の県道を目指そう。
柊の家の裏山を抜けるのか？
あの山越えられるの？
わさび田への道がある。うちだけの抜け道だ。リンコ、念のため薬や絆創膏を持っていきたい。
台所に救急箱あるよ。取ってくるね。
あ、私も一緒に行こう。手伝う。
相棒が一緒なら安心だ。
台所どこだっけ？私一体。
There he is.
もう少し待っててくれてもいいのに。
No. Don't be such a slowpoke. Now, where is a shrine? Oh no. Noises. Spooky noises. Oh, this wasn't here before. Oh, gosh. Course. Cool. Ah, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's an arm. And that's later on in the game. That's clever. That's cool. I need to find a key. Is this a stage?
ここに置いとくなんて。
For me, obviously. I think I'm missing something. Nah. Let me just crawl through this. Storage room key, where that would be. Oh, yeah, that's... Let me get off of that. Do you guys show up this early? No. And, okay, yeah, these don't disappear until I am in a blue light. There we go. Believe the words. Don't believe the fox words. Stay away from the western room. Oh my gosh. Don't trust him. Oh my gosh. Don't trust him, they say. So I'm right out here. Okay. This way. This way. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. Come on. Okay. Yeah, see, this is where the monster first appears. The room, am I in a different area? Okay. Nope. Okay, I'm going to call it a night. Like I said, I think I'm going to upload this to my main channel. So if you're watching this on the main channel, I also stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/JaviRocks. So give me a follow there. It's free. Subscribe to my main channel, the one you're watching this on, Javi Rocks, my main YouTube channel. And the reason I'm calling it a main YouTube channel because I have a second channel, Javi Rocks VODs, VODS, link in the description. Please go subscribe to that. And on my full playthrough of Silent Hill F, my first blind playthrough, because this is New Game Plus, my first blind playthrough is on that channel. So go check it out. Will be linked in the description to the playlist and also to the channel itself. But again, go subscribe. It's free. Subscribe here. It's free here too. Comment down below. Give this video a like. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And again, I stream on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/JaviRocks. That's twitch.tv/JaviRocks. So please check my content out. Okay, and